What's up guys, it's CS Hans here. We're back with a brand new video, and in today's video we're doing a haunted forest build video, and this is part 2 guys, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so haunted forest build video 2, it is October 15th as of today, and we are going to start putting up some actual decorations in the haunted forest today, hopefully. And we also have some very cool structural projects and stuff that I'm going to show you real quick. Number one, we have this very cool structure frame. It looks like a square right now, but actually what it is, it's this section is going to be flipped up and it's going to be a tall rectangle, and it's going to be a hallway. We did this last year in haunted forest. Basically it's going to be hallway. We wrapped the walls with this thick like black plastic, and so it's got walls and stuff. And then last year we made it like a creepy garden, and this year I think I mentioned it in my last video, or my last haunted forest build video, that we're gonna make this a spider tunnel instead. So this is gonna be really cool. We got the frame, we got the plastic, like we bought it, but we gotta wrap it, staple gun it. You can see all these staples. That's from staple gunning the plastic last year, so we're gonna do that again and then turn this into a spider tunnel. So that is gonna be awesome. Out here in the actual trails themselves, a lot of the stuff is the same, except for some organization of the paths. Like we've put up some stakes here and there to kind of like lead them around here. This is gonna be the graveyard section. They're gonna come around, so put some stakes here and it's gonna like lead them around this section. We got stakes here. I've also put some stakes in the cornfield section over here, so like right there along that wall. A bunch right over here. I can kind of step over these sticks. We have like, I don't know, a lot right there because there's a big open gap. I'm gonna put corn stalks actually attached to these stakes, and it will make it a bigger wall. There's some right there too. You can kind of see it through the brush. But yeah, so I've also moved the hay bales that were over there on that like part of the path over here. I'm probably gonna move them. Actually, I probably 100% will, because I'm most likely gonna put the tent here. So this section is gonna have a tent and like cool room. It's gonna be really cool. That I'm 90% I'm doing. But another option is we might put it out there in the grass area, kind of outside of the entrance curve, and then go out into the tent and then back into the forest. We'll see. That's an option. But yeah, so the hay bales are here for now. And then some other cool things, cool projects, is this right here. So it looks really stupid, but what it is, so we have these walking boards that we got actually like from last year. We just found people throwing them away and we took them and used them in here. We didn't use them much for anything last year, but this year I'm thinking, so we got 2 short ones right here and here, and then this long one. And then I found this memory foam last year. What I think we might do is kind of this structure where it's like a bridge. They walk up, over, and down, and then this memory foam will make it like really cool. If you walk on it, it like moves and it's uneven, and it's like a really cool effect. And we might make it like part of the hazardous section where there's like ooze or foam that you're walking, or like not foam. We're gonna use spray foam that we make it look like ooze, and they'll be walking over the ooze and trying to like maneuver around it. And yeah, all that. So this looks really, it doesn't look cool right now, but it would be really cool effect. And I think it'd be awesome. And we'd probably put this bridge over here in this straightaway. So yeah, that is an option for a really cool project. But yeah, it is October 15th and Halloween's still in like 2 weeks. So we don't want to put out too many things that could like get destroyed in the weather. So we're going to put out the things that are more durable and are just like mostly like plastic and can get put and not get destroyed by the wind and the rain and all that. So we're gonna start putting up some stuff, and I'll update you guys later. What's up guys, it's the next day. I did some setting up outside and I'm gonna show you that today in a second, but I just wanted to mention and kind of give you a little behind the scenes look of what it's like to set up and have a bunch of decorations. So right here on the ground we have all the way till back there all of this decorations that go out in the haunted forest. Man, this is just so much stuff, so much random stuff. Somehow it's all gonna work, and it's gonna be a whole organized thing. So yeah, lots to set up. We set up some yesterday, and I'm gonna set up some more today, and then I'll show you guys what we've gotten done. So yeah, let's start setting up again. Oh, what the heck? There was just an animal that jumped over and it kind of scared me. Anyways, yeah, so I just finished setting up some stuff for today. Day 2 of setting up actual decorations. It's getting darker out. It's still pretty light, but you know, it's getting darker out. and I'm gonna now show you what we have set up. We set up some stuff yesterday and today. I'll show you what we set up, and I'll tell you what day we set them up, and if we set up yesterday or today. So let's start walking the trails and start with this section right here. All right, so this first section, I know I told you guys it was gonna be the hazardous section in the last video, but I found a different area that would be way better for the hazardous section, and I also feel like this section would be the skeleton section, and it would just work a lot better to be the skeleton section. So yeah, this is not the skeleton section, and I set up a few of the props here, and a lot of the stuff, I mean, I think I mentioned this, but all the stuff is just that I've set up so far is just stuff that is durable and it won't get destroyed in the weather and all that. So this is just the base decoration stuff, no lighting, no extra other stuff. So the base stuff in here, we got some like Dollar Tree skeletons just hanging on the tree, just a little addition. This cool creepy skeleton, he's like in the bush, like kind of crawling out at you. I think I posed this guy perfectly, and it looks so real. Like he literally is like one arm reaching out, one arm here, one foot like he's like stuck. I just love it. It's a perfect pose, really creepy. Another Dollar Tree skeleton, some bones on the ground that I'm probably gonna move to the graveyard, but I just found them in the bag and put them here. So yeah, whatever. Skeleton spider. This guy's just chilling up here. Very creepy, very cool. And then we have this guy. He's stuck in this bush, and his hand was like this before. I don't know. But this guy is actually an animatronic, and I have a button that I can show you the demo of real quick. Or not. Oh wait, there we go. So yeah, there's that guy. He talks, and his mouth moves, and there's sound. It makes funny jokes. And he's sound activated, so if I switch his head, there's a switch on his back. Or not his back, his head. Back of his head. Can't say English today, I don't know why. But yeah, this guy's cool, and he'll be very unique right here. Another skeleton kind of in this tree area. Another Dollar Tree skeleton. Then this guy has no head or legs, but he's just like hanging from the tree. Very cool. And then this guy's from Walgreens hanging here. Very cool. I might put him in a better spot so you can see him better, or I might just move this so you can see that. But yeah, so there is the skeleton section. And I put this all up yesterday, except for these little Dollar Tree skeletons. I found them in a box and I just threw them in this section because they're skeletons, so they're perfect. But yeah, well, most of all this was set up yesterday. So there's the skeleton section. It's not done at all, but those are the base props so far. And then over here, this is the spider section, and I set up the spider web netting stuff. I mentioned this in a different video, and it was kind of hard to explain, but here's what it is, and it looks really cool. I only have I literally said 3, bro, what am I doing? I have 4 of these nets, and I set them all up, and they look really cool. I don't know, they're DIY, so it's kind of hard to like just make, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I make more, maybe I don't, we'll see. But we set some up here, so we got like kind of like 2 walls right here, and this is a good spot for this one because like there was an open area behind it, so it kind of like makes a wall. So got one there, got one here, they're going around here, and then we got this cool one. It's kind of like blocking off this open spot too, and then over here this massive one going across this whole stretch. It kind of like closes them and makes the gap a little bit smaller, and it's nice. And then over here they're going to turn around, and then this is going to be the spider tunnel. So perfect spot for that. But yeah, this is the base decorations. There's like some spiders, massive spiders, not little spiders, but like massive ones that I put on the nets. I could do that, but honestly there's no need to do that right now because they're super easy to put up, and I don't know, they might just get wrecked in the rain and fall over, and I don't know. It's not necessary to put them up yet, so I probably won't. Anyways, so that section, I did that today. I also set up this guy right here. Very cool, creepy tree monster today. He's really cool. It's just a singular prop piece, but I found this guy at Target like 2 years ago, and I was like, I have to get it because I literally have a haunted forest, and this guy's like a haunted tree. So found a tree for him. I usually put him on that tree right there when they used to go out, but because it was like leaning and it's kind of cool, but now I had to change it because they're not going over there. So this tree actually works really well too. So they passed by this creepy tree guy, and then there's some other stuff. This graveyard up here that I set up, it's not in definite positions right now. Like they're all kind of just put in different spots, so I'll show you. So over here, the graveyard, we have the gravestone I got from Home Depot built this year, the awesome grave statue thingy or whatever. Awesome. I just love this thing. It's so cool, really detailed. That's just set there, and this is also set there. Probably not going to be where they actually end up being, but yeah, I just put them here because like obviously it's really easy to move around and just, yeah, customize it when I add more lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, this guy's cool. He just like comes out of the ground. It's like a skull hand thingy. And that guy's probably not gonna be there too. And this is just a bunch of bones. I put it all right here because I don't need to like spread it out right now because I'm probably gonna like readjust it anyway. So I just put all the stuff right here, but this will be spread out in the graveyard very soon. This is the coffin, pop-up coffin I got from Meijer like 2 years ago. It's pretty easy to set up and it's a cool prop. And I think this is where I'm gonna put it because it's like a good spot, like a little spot to put it. And I don't know, probably gonna put a skeleton in there or something, like reaching out to be pretty cool. But yeah, that is what I have set up so far. I'm gonna continue setting up some of the stuff that I can as of right now, because you know Halloween is like 2 weeks still. So we're gonna set up some more stuff tomorrow, and yeah, figure out what I'm gonna set up. And I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is the Saturday, 2 days after I last updated you guys, and yeah, we're gonna set up some stuff before it gets too dark. It's already like 6 o'clock, so it's getting pretty dark, and we don't have a lot of time, but we're gonna see how much stuff we can set up in the time we have before it gets really dark. We're down here in the basement. Gonna grab some decorations and go set them out. Let's do it. All right, guys, I decided what to grab from the basement of decorations. In this bag, we got some of the chains I got from Dollar Tree, and I have a bunch of chains from last year still. We're gonna set them up in the hazardous section. It's gonna be a good decoration, good to get done. All right, guys, so it is pretty dark out right now. You can kind of tell, so I have the flash on, but we set up the chains. They're looking really cool. We have the handcuffs hanging down from this black chain going overhead. So here's how it's kind of going. We might have to raise this up a little because it's a little low, but we can fix that another day. So we got the chains starting all the way back up here, and it's just one big long one. It's all connected. So it goes here, all the way across here, and then it goes to this little like post, because there was like usually trees here, but there's no more trees. So we just got this post, and it actually works really perfect. So it's going along the side, and what I'm probably gonna do is hang caution tape and maybe more chains if I get more chains, but probably caution tape down here. So it's kind of like a wall, and it literally makes like a perfect wall for this spot, because it's open, but it will make a nice wall. And then I might hang some more caution tape from here. Like it will all be caution taped and walled up. So it actually is gonna be really perfect. Like it's gonna be nice. But yeah, so we have it connected here and then coming back and forth all along here. And we have chains hanging down that they have to push through to get out to the end. Some handcuffs, and unfortunately these handcuffs don't open up, so I can't open them up and put them on the chains like that. So I had to actually like just wrap the chains like where it opens right there. But this works. So it's really cool. You have to push with all these chains, and then the chain is overhead going back and forth, and then they get to the exit and they're out. So yes, the chains and the hanging chains are all finally set up in the hazardous section. All right, guys, it is now Monday. It's a little cold out, but it's not bad weather. It's pretty good weather, pretty sunny. So we got some good light, and I've got some caution tape in my hand and some duct tape. And I'm gonna go back on the hazardous section, put up some caution tape. Like I said, I was going to back during Saturday. So yeah, we're gonna get that done. And that'll probably be my last step for Haunted Forest build video part 2. So maybe not, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get this done right now. Let's get it done, set up, and looking cool in the hazardous section. Let's do it. All right, guys, it is the next day. I set up this stuff. You can kind of see a little bit of the caution tape. And it's looking good. It rained a little last night, so it made the caution tape a little droopier, but it's still fine. It looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I did and how it looks in the hazardous section. All right, guys, so here's the hazardous section. Looking really awesome now. We got all this caution tape all over the sides of the paths. So it's like creating nice walls, and it's a really cool decoration as well. So as you see, it's like droopier right now, and it's not bad. It's just not as tight as I want it to be in some areas. But yeah, so we have the caution tape going all along this opening right here, so it makes like a nice wall all here. And then yeah, so I think this slid. Did it slide? It might have slid because I didn't add tape to this. So I'm gonna have to probably tape this up here like I did for most of these. But yeah, this is cool. And then more here, there, and then all along over here. And it's just like droopier now, and I don't really know what to do to make it like stand up perfectly. I don't know. It's just these poles that I have them attached to that I had to put here for the chains. They kind of like bend and move, so like it makes it looser and tighter sometimes. It's all right. We'll figure it out. But for now, it looks good, and it's staying like in position, even though it's like windy right now, and it's staying there. So it looks cool, guys, and I like how it looks in the hazardous section. Very hazardous and cautiousness. I don't know. Very cool, awesome decoration. But guys, with that done, now I am decided, and I have decided that is going to be the last thing I do for Haunted Forest build video part 2. But we have a lot more to do here. We have structures to set up, lighting to set up, way more decoration to set up, a lot. And it is the 21st, so we have Halloween in 10 days. We do a lot in this last week, so it's gonna be a lot happening in probably the next 2 videos, or maybe we just do one more video. But it might be 1, might be 2, we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Haunted Forest build video part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please go down, hit that like button, maybe subscribe if you want. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun setting up this stuff, but we'll be setting up some stuff very soon, maybe even starting today, but we'll see. That will be in the next video, so I'll see you guys then. Peace.